I should probably warn you that in full length, this presentation takes about 2.5 hours. So get comfortable. We're going to be here for a while. You definitely want to nurse that drink, Tina. No, it's like I don't know, 6 minutes. It's like a couple of deep breaths. That's all. It's not bad at all. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to GLINT. Nice to have you all here. My name's Andy Sachs. Folks, in a moment, I'm going to walk you through a live demo to show you how GLINT's 21st Century Employee Survey and Analytics program helps you change your company for the better. Then you get your GLINT t-shirt and you find out how to win a Google Home as well. Let's talk about your company data. Now, these days, what tool do more and more companies use to see, track, analyze, and review all their data? I'll give you a hint. Dashboards. Companies use real-time dashboards for everything now to track every metric, except for your most precious resource, your people. For that, you probably use your poor, forgotten annual employee survey. How do you handle that now? All right, well, first, you painstakingly analyze and interpret hundreds, maybe thousands of responses. Then you send those results to your HR team and your executives, right? They look at them weeks, months later, and then by the time your action steps reach your managers, they may not change a thing. Does that sound familiar? All right, well, what if you could do what our client Red Hat did? They closed their survey on a Sunday, analyzed the results on Monday, and then had the CEO present it to all 10,000 employees on Tuesday. How does that sound? You can do it with GLINT. So we've overhauled the annual survey for the 21st century. So you can enjoy real-time visibility, predictive insight, action plans to transform your managers into change agents. In fact, GLINT is so groundbreaking, HR executive just named our comment analytics engine a top HR product of 2017. That's why we have balloons. You ready to see it? All right, let's take a look. Folks, it starts here. We're online now, and we're looking at your no-hassle monthly employee survey that we call a pulse. Employees can take a pulse on any smartphone, tablet, or laptop, usually in just a few minutes, giving you confidential data on your key drivers of employee engagement, like recognition, resources, feedback. They can leave comments and any question they want, and at the end of the survey as well. And that's it. Pretty simple, right? And remember, employees can take these pulse surveys on any connected device. So the flight crews at United Airlines often take theirs miles up in midair, and the mining company Rio Tinto, their employees take them miles underground. So once your employees take their pulse surveys, what happens? Well, that's where the fun starts. Let's go log in to your dashboard. We'll do it live so you can see behind the scenes. Now, the dashboard brings this incredible, rich analytic environment right to your fingertips. The data that you see depends on your permission. So HR, leaders, managers, each sees data appropriate for their role. I'm logged in here as an administrator. Kyle, you know what that means? I can see everything. So you see the big number at the top of the dashboard here, that is your overall engagement score. Just below it, you see the comparison to your last pulse and its benchmark. Then under that, you're going to see the results of your latest pulse from July, including your response rate, comments, and so on, but this is just the beginning. Let's go exploring. All right, GLINT is loaded with powerful real-time reports to help you with everything from identifying hotspots to presenting results to seeing which managers could use a little more support. My favorite is your driver impact report because it shows you the engagement DNA of your organization. It plots each of your engagement drivers on a graph with the score on a vertical axis, the impact on a horizontal axis. See these guys, the plot points in the lower right corner? They show your weaknesses. These are drivers that scored low, but they have a high impact on your organization. Should you fix these drivers? Oh yeah, you bet, because they could deliver a big return on your investment. So let's say that you want to find out what's going on with your sales team. How would you isolate their survey results? Well, that's easy. You just set a filter so you just see the sales team, and you can see how their engagement DNA may be different from your company as a whole. So let's see. Looks like your sales team has a few more weaknesses than your overall population. This is the biggest one down here. We want to see what that is, right? Let's take a look. We hover the mouse over it. Ooh, it's career, so we want to pay attention to that, right? All right, let's stay inside Explore, but we're going to move from reports to alerts. And this is where GLINT's artificial intelligence, or AI for HR, really comes in. Smart alerts help you understand where your big problems are and where to put your resources. So using predictive analytics, GLINT identifies your employee populations at risk of lower engagement, and more importantly, those with a higher risk of attrition. So when you click on elevated attrition risk, then you scroll down to sales, you're going to see GLINT predicting higher levels of attrition for your sales team because of their low scores on the career driver. In fact, anyone heard of O-Power? They're an energy company recently acquired by Oracle, where GLINT's predictive analytics reduced OPower's attrition rate by 26% with this, by helping them improve employee engagement. So, GLINT gives you the impact of your employees' comments in their pulse surveys. That's great. How about the comments themselves? Well, we got those too. In fact, GLINT's narrative intelligence is the award-winning natural language processing engine that helps you understand those thousands and thousands of comments your employees leave in their pulse surveys. It uses machine learning to share employee sentiment and dig out those themes, the trends. In addition, it shows you how those themes and trends relate to each other. So for example, when you look at a topic like culture, that word could mean different things to different companies, right? But with narrative intelligence, you get the visualization of how culture relates to your other topics. So if you want to improve culture, you might start by focusing on career opportunities, marked in red, to show you the general negativity on that topic. Or you might look at work-life balance, which has mixed sentiment, so that's marked in gray. So that shows you concretely what to focus on in your action plan, and if we click on that career bubble, we're going to pick up employee suggestions for improvement to help you take action. How valuable are these analytics? Well, our customer, Intuit, they're the folks that make TurboTax. They call this a game changer. It gets their leadership team, it gives them an accurate picture of what to focus on when it comes to employee feedback, and it guides them on the path to improvement. So, what do you do with all this great information? Well, let's log in using another browser. We're going to log in this time as a sales manager to show you the action plan you'll be handed that shows you what to do next. Folks, according to our research, 80% of managers believe employee engagement is critical to their success. Yet fewer than a third of them act on engagement data. We want to change that with GLINT's action plans, which guide your managers to take action on their own. In fact, if there's one thing you take away from this presentation, it's that GLINT is the only solution to give managers data-driven guidance to improve engagement, and it's all there the moment a survey closes. So now that we're logged in as the head of sales, you can see very similar dashboard to what we saw in the admin, except the data is specific to the sales team's results. You also get recommended action plans for your sales team just sitting there waiting for you based on the engagement DNA you saw in your driver impact report. We click on view. Now it thinks we're brand new because I just reset it for you, so let's go to resources right there. It's going to show you why it recommended a certain action plan, why it thinks it's important. When you go back to the action plan box, watch this. You'll see GLINT has suggested tasks for you automatically. You can choose any task you like just by clicking on the green plus sign. Each task includes a detailed description to help you understand it and tackle it, and you can add any or all tasks to your action plan or create your own. Now you can take action quickly. You watch your progress over time. You improve the engagement and performance of your sales team. Who here is on LinkedIn? They use GLINT. They told us this one feature has completely changed their dynamic by putting their data directly in the hands of their managers. Those managers now take ownership of the results. They have the engagement data. They can take action themselves. HR gets to back off now and play a more supportive strategic role. LinkedIn this way is really building action-oriented managers. All right, folks, time to wrap up. Hope you've enjoyed the introduction to GLINT, and I hope you've seen what these companies all know, how GLINT leverages real-time data on your people to give you visibility, insight, and guidance so you can increase your employee engagement, strengthen your teams, improve your results. Time for a couple quick announcements as we wrap up. First, we're giving this presentation at 15 and 45 minutes past every hour through tomorrow. We invite you back to see it again. I will tell you a secret. I've seen every one. They get better and better the more times you see them. Don't tell anybody, though. Next up, if you're wondering what to do for the last few minutes of the show today, I would say go spend it with our team. See a demo, ask questions, dig deep on the features that are most important to you, find out if this is a good fit for you. 24 hours from now, we'll all be gone. So take advantage while we're all in the same room. Finally, who wants to win a Google Home? At least a few of you. Okay, here's how you enter to win. Samantha, would you like to do the honors and hold up the fishbowl again? She's got the magic fishbowl. All you have to do is toss a business card in it. If you don't have one, we've got a blank piece of paper you can fill out. We'll do the drawing tomorrow after the show ends. It's private. You don't need to come back. Go on your way. And if you win, Kyle, you know what happens? We give it to Keith. No, if you win, we will find you and contact you and ship it right to you so you don't have to worry about a thing. Finally,
Our little way of saying thank you to everybody for joining us. We have t-shirts for everyone. I love saying that. T-shirts for everyone. This Glint t-shirt, which I think we can all agree is the go anywhere garment you should probably wear when you're out in Vegas tonight. You will get instant respect from everybody you meet. So, in order to get your t-shirt, we just got to make sure you're scanned. Raise your hand if you have not had your badge scanned by Rowan yet. You got everybody? Maybe a couple in front? All right, come forward, give us your t-shirt size. We'll give you a t-shirt. We wish you a great evening in Las Vegas. Thank you very much for your time.